It's Ambassador Bennett, Emily Carroll. We've been through this a lot, so call me whatever you want. I'm afraid my video is going to be super short today because I am going out of town this weekend and I got a lot to do, so I'm going to be irresponsible and not cover a lot of material. Shame on me. I know. But, the first thing, and a lot of people have talked about this, especially on the Rumble tags and stuff like that, how come he's not going to see Belle right away? I don't understand, and I mean, I guess it's good that he does that, well, that he doesn't do that, before helping Mary Margaret and kind of being her little guard dog, which is adorable, because I don't think he would do that when he realizes that Charming and Snow didn't really take care of Belle while he was away. So that's the first thing that kind of bugged me, since, like, I'm always thinking about Rumbelle, and so even if it's not a big thing, I think it's a big thing. So I guess that's just how it is. I still feel really sorry for Regina, but I think after all that she's been through, especially with Henry trusting her, I don't think that it was such a good idea for her to go all murdery for Mary Margaret, because although she is kind of evil again, I think there's part of her that will still remember that Henry doesn't like magic and that he cares about his family, and so I was kind of surprised that the writers would do that. I don't know if I'm the only one. I think very few people were surprised because Mary Margaret basically made her kill her own mother. So, I mean, I guess I can understand, but I just thought that was a little bit strange that she went all out with trying to pursue Mary Margaret when she knows how Henry feels about that. And then also, you know, the point of pursuing Mary Margaret would be to make Henry love her using magic. And I remember at the beginning of season 2, she kind of let him go. Or was it the beginning of season 2? I'm sorry, my brain is all foggy today. When she had, like, the things keeping him at her house, and then she finally let him go. I mean, I feel like she would remember stuff like that, of course. She's probably a little bit limbic then. But he is the one who calms her down, so, I mean, there's a little bit of the old Regina back again. I could totally understand why Mary Margaret was feeling as bad as she was, and I kind of feel like she should have, because she really shouldn't have done that. Of course, if she hadn't, then Gold would be dead, and I would be really sad. So a part of me, like, I think for the show, it was a good idea, but for the character, it was really bad. Obviously, that's what everybody's saying, and I'm just repeating it. So, yeah. And, I knew that Greg, knew who he was. Kind of made sense. It clicked just very recently, but I was really happy to figure out, that my suspicions were correct. And, okay, jumping to another thing, because it, like, reminded me of something else, and just, like, but, Gina was really creepy with the family that came, in Welcome to Storybrooke. She's very clingy. I wasn't really expecting her to do that. Like, I know she was like that with Henry, but that was after 10 years of raising him, and having someone who fully trusts and understands her. Well, I guess he didn't fully trust her once he figured out about the fairy tale land, but he still loved her as his mother. And so, yeah, but she was super creepy. And I don't know, it kind of weirded me out that her character would do that. I didn't really think that she would be the type to, like, I don't know, be that creepy. But she really creeped me out in that episode when we would go back into the past. I feel like she wouldn't do that right away, except for the fact that it was driving her crazy, that everything was the same day after day, which would drive me crazy as well. So, and I know a lot of people, they think that in the beginning Gold didn't have his memories, but I think he did. He was just faking it, because I don't think anything triggered his memories. Like when Emma came, I think he always knew what was going on, because he's Gold, and he knows what's up. So, I know a lot of people on Tumblr were thinking that his memory might have been triggered from Emma coming to town, but I don't know, it just makes sense to me, and it seems really obvious to me that he always had his memories about the Fairy Tale Land. So, I just wondered, like, why it would make sense that he wouldn't have his memory and then it would suddenly be triggered. Because it wasn't like he was in a coma or anything like Charming. And even then, Charming didn't regain his memories of Fairy Tale Land. He just kind of became his Storybrooke character, so I'm probably not making any sense right now. It's a weird day. So yeah, just thought I'd put a few things on the table. Sorry, my video isn't really, like, making a lot of sense, and I don't cover a lot of materials, and, I just wanted to, like, not really go into a lot of theories, just kind of say my personal thoughts on the episode, which I thought a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was really good. Like, it wasn't slow to me. It was actually a good pace, and I don't know, a lot of people on Tumblr were saying that it was boring, but it was like the complete opposite for me. I really enjoyed it, and luckily my computer didn't lag, and so I got to, like, watch it straight through, and I really liked it. I thought it was great, and I saw a lot of character development, saw how Storybrooke worked in the beginning, which is almost as creepy as Regina's obsession with little kids. So it was really interesting to me. So, I mean, it's okay if it wasn't interesting to you. That's cool. Really, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So, yeah. It was a good episode. I didn't really learn anything new, but, I mean, there was a lot of good progress, and, a lot of people wouldn't, but now I feel bad for Mary Margaret and Regina, so I'm conflicted. But, I mean, that's what this show is about. It's about being conflicted. So, yeah. Again, sorry the video is so short. It will be better next Friday, I promise. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I don't know if it's spring break for you guys, or if that's this week, or whenever it is, but anytime it is, even if it passed, I hope it was good, and I hope it will be good. And, again, I can't wait to see the other Monsters videos next week. It always leaves me hanging for a while, and I watch them and I get happy, and yeah. So, wonderful Friday, hopefully. And I'll see you all later. Well, I won't see you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.